here with Tal. I'm asking him a few questions about what he thinks about the Kia Rondo. Tal, from when you've been in the Kia Rondo, how was your experience with the handling, ride, and comfort?
Well, the handling, it kind of felt a little top heavy because it's so high up. And the ride, I didn't really like the ride because I felt like a douchebag driving in it the whole time. Comfort, it had a lot of headroom, that's for sure.
Secondly, what do you think about the Rondo?
I think it's a pretty momish vehicle. Probably not something a 17-year-old high school student would want to drive, but pretty mom.
And the last question, what first comes to mind when you first look at a Kia Rondo?
I think of a caterpillar.
Now I'm going to ask Joe Nays the same set of questions and see what he thinks about the Rondo. Now, Joe, you've been in my car and driven a couple times. How was your experience with the handling, ride, and comfort?
Well, I was out on a grocery run last night for my mom, because it's my mom's car, of course. It's a woman's car. But the handling, it was pretty good. Around corners, it was pretty good. The ride, it's comfortable and stuff. You got a lot of leg room and a lot of back space too, to put all your groceries and stuff. So it was a pretty good drive.
Good. Now, in general, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you look at a Kia Rondo?
Well, when I first see a Rondo, it kind of reminds me of like a minivan and like slash SUV. So I mean, it's not a bad look, but it's pretty good.
And the last questions, Joe. Would you recommend this car for short distances going into town for groceries, or the long hauls up to the cabin?
Well, Noah, I would definitely consider this for a long distance vehicle, just because that it has a lot of space in it, and the mileage is pretty good. It's pretty good, but no, yeah, it's definitely worth the long run, because you can definitely, if you got a lot of people to pack in there and you got a lot of stuff to pack for the cabin, you can definitely get it all in the back, and you got enough seats to bring people up with you too.
I'm now here with JJ Jankowski. I'm going to ask him the same three questions as Joe. From when you've been in the Rondo, how was your experience with the handling, ride, and comfort?
With the handling, I could tell it's hugged the road, worked really well. I liked the way it felt on the road, so it was pretty good. Comfort, I had a lot of leg room, seats very comfortable. I liked the interior, complements itself pretty well, really nice. It's a sleek looking vehicle, really nice.
Good, thank you. I think it is too. Now, what first comes to mind when you first look at the Kia Rondo?
It's a smaller vehicle, but it has a hatchback, makes it more versatile, so you can load stuff in there, carry people around. Pretty much, it's your all-around vehicle. It's really nice. Enjoy it.
Now, would you recommend this car for the short trips into town for getting groceries, or the long hauls up to the cabin?
With the Kia Rondo, with a hatchback, you can throw all the groceries in there. Really nice, really comfortable, so it's easy for those into-town rides. If you live in the city, it's a smaller vehicle, so you can parallel park. It's not really big, like a big minivan. But for rides to the cabin, there's plenty of space in there. You can throw the canoe up on top, all the coolers in the back, and it just works great.
So you'd recommend it for both?
I recommend it for both, Noah.
Perfect. Thank you, JJ.
Yeah.